Hello, everyone. You're welcome to this episode of How Did We Get Here? My name is Emefa, and I'm here with. Thank you. I'm here with Nia Shong and Jojo.
Hi.
And today we'll be talking about cameras.
Wow.
Yeah. Tell me about the first picture you took or your favorite picture.
I don't know about the first picture I took because I was probably too young.
Okay, but your favorite picture.
My favorite picture is one that I took. That it was taken of me, grandmother's birthday. It was a 70th or so.
Okay.
So I must have been an early teenager. But I just liked the shot. It was quite a funny.
You're looking over your.
Yeah, looking over my shoulder.
Yeah, seen that picture.
And I don't know, I just.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
It's on the wall in my parents' house.
Oh, I haven't.
And
I've seen
yeah,
it.
It's my favorite picture.
Oh.
I don't know, it reminds me of her, it reminds me of the events. And I really like my.
I remember one time you told me about this story, but there was something, some jollof.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
Shut off an okra.
Yes.
To be discussed in a future episode.
Let's talk
What
about.
about you?
Don't remind me.
What's your
Okay,
favorite
so
picture of yourself?
I didn't have a favorite picture. I think I do. It's a picture of me and my brother and my sister, and it's 2012. And we are going for a ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Africa.
Yeah. And we are looking so cute. I mean, there's a picture of the three of us. My head, my brother said, my little sister in the middle. And I was just so happy.
Yeah, I've seen that picture
Can
too.
we see it in the video?
Yeah, Nicholas put it up. for you.
Yeah, I've seen that picture too.
If not PJ, who's still.
I look so chubby and I thought I had problems. I had no idea.
Anyways, my favorite picture is a picture of me in a pool. I don't know why it's called it a pool. Oh yeah. And it was my first time in water. I was a bit scared, but I was excited. No, I mean in water. Water is usually on me.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, so it was my first time in water. I was very scared, but I was excited to do it. So I had a mixture of fear and excitement on my face. And so, yeah, that's my first,
After that,
my
we did
favorite
not enter
picture.
water for another extended.
It's a swim man.
I swim.
She swims.
We will discuss this at another time, but I swim.
At a pool.
Jojo. Anyways, where did we get, or how did we get here with cameras? Where did we start from? How did
Well.
pictures become a thing?
I think people like us from with television,
Yeah.
we take it for granted that you can capture a moment,
Yes.
an image, and
Forever.
just as recently as like 200, no less, let's say 150
Years ago,
or,
there were no
yeah,
cameras.
thereabout, there was really no way. About 200 years ago, let me get my date. Yes, about 200 years ago, there was really no way to capture an image.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing because when you think of the fact that in those days, portraits had to be painted and you had to sit maybe
For
like
so
a week.
long.
So you go and sit every day 3 hours in the same clothes. And look at how much. I mean, I wonder how many inaccuracies we have in history based on
exactly.
portrait.
I mean, because when you look at the photos,
Because
I think the artists today are not good. But when you look at them, you compare them to photographs.
You can see that, yes. And
And also, poor people couldn't afford portraits.
because they were
Wow.
pricey.
You know. And so, like, I think it's crazy. But for me, what blew my mind is how the likeness or the image of some people just doesn't exist in the world. It just doesn't exist.
Yes,
And
because
never-
there was nothing to capture it.
I was reading a book by Charles Dickens.
Okay, which one?
Plantations.
Oh,
And in the beginning, the protagonist, yes, Pip, talks about how he looked like he's an orphan and his parents were
he
dead.
has no memory of
And
it.
he has no, like, he never saw them and has no memory what they look like. Like there's even no
So
picture.
if there was a camera,
Yeah, then I
you would
did
have
see
had one.
something. And in a way, I think that is what makes people truly dead.
Yeah, that
It's
you
a
can't
non-legend.
remember exactly.
Yes, like there's no record of, nobody remembers you. And
Reminds me of the Disney movie Coco.
I was about to start singing a song. I can't remember it.
how does it?
Um,
How is it to start singing the song you don't remember?
I'm really sure. I remember it, but I wouldn't sing it because I don't want
But
to
sing it
remind
for
him.
us.
No, I'm not singing on the pod.
Just find the song and play it.
Anyways, but before Coco and before all we were talking about, there were theories about cameras, and people tried to capture reflections here of images, and we
I
had
think people try to
the
capture images in general.
first.
If you ask me what were the first pictures, I would say the hieroglyphs.
Well, that's also true.
I disagree.
Were they further than
I would say that they were letters.
shadows?
Okay,
Letters?
no, okay.
Writing. It was more
Right.
writing.
Okay, but then when let's look at the paintings we had like in the caves and things, you see people, the ones we see like the paintings of like a mammoth and the human being cheese, and then the Egyptians also
Do you
had
know-
these arts, and I mean I think in many forms of art before photographs were just an attempt of by human beings to remember what or to capture
Like
what's
a
it called?
moment?
Events, moments.
Moments, yeah, I think. Well, we could agree to disagree. Our fact checker is there.
But yeah, agreeing.
Anyways.
Sorry, you say something.
Yeah, so saying that the theories were there as early as the 5th and 4th century, and
BC.
yeah, BC, and there was a principle of camera obscura, where it was just like it was called a dark room, which is a box or a room that is dark that has a little opening, and then there's an image on the outside.
Like pinhole camera.
Yes,
This is
but
hospitality.
What's camera obscura?
no, but like that's a principle behind the pinhole camera.
Okay. I felt very left out of the conversation to be honest.
And
Yeah, it's class 6. I had a good teacher.
Okay, explain it to us.
so yeah, I was
So let's go. I mean, this is software. I had one integrated side. So you have
Prove
a
yourself.
principle that you have a dark room or a box, and then you put in a small hole, and then whatever light is reflected in, when you put a screen behind it, if you have the inverse of the image you're looking at. That's
How
basically
do we
it.
like 50%? But we move.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
have passed.
then people tried to like at first the images that were produced from those cameras were blurred, and then people tried different things to sharpen the image over time, I think. Yeah, and then we had I think the Joseph guy.
Yeah, but before then, I want to say that I think that another discovery that helped the development of the camera was people realizing that light can change the color of chemicals.
Okay.
Oh,
Like silver salt, particularly. So if you shine light on a silver salt, it darkens. So that's
Because a
and
permanent reaction.
yeah,
was it permanent?
depends. Yes, but it was a permanent darkening for most of them.
Okay.
I mean, different silver salt had different reactions.
Reactions.
And all.
Okay, yeah.
So that
Let's talk science. Let's talk science.
let's talk
Let's
science.
talk
eh?
science.
So I'm a me scientist.
I'm not the main scientist.
Yeah, they're all doing fancy science, but anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Going for conferences and
I've never done something somebody say, "Oh, way cool." I've never had that response.
come and present to us.
Please don't do that.
Anyway, sorry. We digress. Just like sitting by nearby a celebrity. Anyway, a researcher. What are we seeing for? Dazzled by MFSC.
We're talking
you
about
people stop
reactions to light salt, silver salt.
Silver salt, yes.
Dazzling is the silver salts. Anyway, so that discovery that there was not heat, it was not anything except light. It was something that allowed them to. Like people now realize that we can use that to capture images. Yeah.
I read that there was a guy, I think he's an Arab guy. No offense to anyone if that sounds some way. He was the one who read and researched on the theory of using light for images. But I don't know where the silver salt thing came in the picture.
I mean, also, I've heard about that guy, but he was more on the development of the principle of camera obscura.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of the work on silver salts in the 1600s and 1700s was done in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in the early 1800s, that's when there's this guy, Thomas Wedgwood. He was credited with creating the first image,
Wow.
Okay.
but he was not able to fix it or preserve it. So he needed to get this big board basically be damaged after a few hours. But what he would
Was this after Joseph? before him.
So what he would do was he would paint like cuts with silver source.
Okay.
And then we would put a leaf or a twig or something and shine light over it. And then the image will be. So the salt would change around it and then the image will be preserved.
Okay.
But when you remove it, because the darkening process continues.
Continues. Oh,
Then Joseph, the one you were talking about.
his name is Joseph.
Joseph. That's how we
Joseph have done great things for the world.
Let's not talk about
Giving birth to
Joseph.
Jesus
But
and things.
before Joseph, when people used the pinhole to cast
Summer.
the pinhole camera to cast images onto surfaces, artists also used them to guide their drawings, and that's even how the term photography was coined, because it was like drawing with light.
Wow.
And, yeah,
I
and
didn't know that. Educate us.
so please.
At that you should respect.
Let me have
Yeah, so we missed you. That's all. You know. Continue.
We weren't planning to say it, but we made us say it.
I'm back. Anyways, so we have artists like Rene Descartes and Da Vinci drawing
With light.
with light. So,
Photography.
and it helps with perspective. Like
Wow.
when you're able to cast a shadow onto a surface, at least you can get the outline or get the perspective, and then later you fill it in. So that's how.
So that's how the term developed.
Yes, that's how the term developed.
We lift.
And then let's go back to Joseph
Yeah. So Joseph, he took the first
picture.
picture that still exists.
Wow.
Oh,
And
I didn't know it still
it's
exists.
still there. I've seen it. Not a person, but
Yeah, I mean, I saw it.
Seen a picture of it.
I've seen a picture
Saw
of
the
the
picture,
picture.
yeah.
And that was taken in 1826.
Yes.
Wow.
It's just a picture of the landscape.
So before that,
So
There's no image.
yeah, and
Like it must have
apparently
been painted.
yes. So what happened was that he saw it and he liked it, and he was wondering how life would be if you could capture an image permanently without the involvement of an artist, and that's what led to
Actually-
he having
finish.
making the picture like stay for that long. Apparently, it was 8 hours. It took 8 hours for him to get the full picture.
Some
And-
people may think it was longer. I've seen some article that suspects that it was up to 3 days
I see.
of exposure.
You know-
the image.
And also, there's one of the things I read was that the oldest photo of a human being was in that image. Somebody was walking and was shining their shoes or something like that, and the person stayed there long enough to be captured in the
Fact
image.
checker, you have to
I
confirm
read-
that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But I saw the
Oh,
picture.
I
I
read
didn't
that.
see anybody inside. Or
No, okay, then, okay, I think this is what it is. Not that particular picture, but one of the oldest
you
pictures.
need not bother.
of-
Fact checker has got you.
Fine. One of the oldest.
Yes. Emma Pass said
Oh, please.
someone was polishing their shoe in the picture.
Yes. I'm serious. I think one of the oldest pictures, because after he did the 8 hours, people still
I
kept
think
on
you
to
should
take
relax your
pictures.
seriousness because you might be seriously wrong or seriously right.
Fair
The
enough.
past checker will be right.
Fair
But I
enough.
was going to say that
There's no problem.
it's amazing that if you now to get a good photographer for an event, you pay through your teeth or your nose, whichever one you prefer. And can you imagine that before this, all we had were artists.
Yeah.
I think
I'm sure they were
Big
cashing
more.
in massively. And these are people who I mean, at the time, artists were very eccentric. They tell you can go, they are not bad for 3 days, they are working on their painting. And the guy is charging you, I'm having a passport, I need you to come and paint the events for me.
but I don't think people are even capturing events like that.
Yeah.
They did.
No.
No.
If you notice, again, fact check, I can't too far, but you see that many of the portraits of people looking still very serious, very composed. You really capture spontaneous moments, which
But
you
the
don't
way
do at an event.
they are paintings of the French Revolution.
Those
But-
are the mobs.
Yes.
What's live?
Yes.
Not
I
like,
think
but-
it was someone's
I mean, you can also think
imagination.
about that. Oh, maybe because I'm sure there are paintings of like balls and things. Like I'm having
I
an
don't
event,
think they
I would
were
like
live
someone to-
photos.
just do a quick sketch for me.
I feel like fact checker will count too far.
Yes.
Because
All right.
that's alien.
And then also, I mean, it makes sense. So it makes sense that people who, if you notice, like people with older pictures, they're usually either serious or they have like a frown on their face
You'll
because
be
it takes
hungry.
so long to take the picture. The
And-
smile will be
And
finished.
you'll be amazed to discover it has not changed. It still takes so long to take pictures easy.
Well,
Oh, that's a way for a photo shoot. Were you not hungry at the end?
Yeah, but it's the whole process. It's not the process taking just one. It's the whole photo shoot that is
I
long,
think
not
the
just
underlying
one.
principle is that if it's faster, we should not be as hungry at the end. That's
Whatever. Anyways, let's continue with cameras. So after Joseph,
Joseph was working with another guy called
Louis, yeah,
and that guy developed to the
daguerreotype.
he developed the process and it became the standard way of taking photographs. And the process was called the daguerreotype or daguerreotype, whatever.
whatever is in
Daguerreotype.
fact the cap, please.
Help us. Yes, and so that became more and more other word
Used.
and now people can take photos. And these photos were largely black and white again because we're using silver salts. So the first color photograph, can you guess how when it was taken?
In the 1900s, somewhere in the 1900s. Somewhere in the 1900s. 27?
27 was
1967.
Yeah.
No, it was earlier actually.
Earlier. 1906.
Earlier.
Oh, I saw
1902,
Earlier.
1899.
1900. And then it's not in the 1900s.
You said 1900.
Really? Why did you lead us on?
Enlighten us.
Enlighten us.
It was like 1865.
Why did you do that? What?
It was like 1865.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, I mean, what they did, some would argue that it's more of colored photography than color photography, but they use like
1865, 1866.
the superimposed filters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what. So
Do you know that filters are matrices?
Tell us.
I don't want to go there, but it's. Do you remember what a matrix is?
She does
Yes, I remember what the matrix is. I
does-
did
Alright,
E-maths and core maths.
And I don't know how I cannot connect the matrices I did in maths to.
So,
this.
like, what do you remember about
That means
matrices?
you're a math person.
No, I'm just trying to summarize it as a whole. So matrices are like rows and columns of figures, and an image is rows and columns of pixels, or rows and columns that form pixels, and each pixel has like an intensity. So the intensity of the pixel is a figure. So look at an image as a matrix of different figures of different pixel intensities. Then you have the filter, which is also an image in a way of different pixel intensities that is imposed on the main image. And then you get
Thank you very much.
You don't get it.
No, I'm not. I paused. I took a pause in
Oh, you left it. You
I will
know,
continue
It's
later.
actually so like you can
No,
so when
don't
you
worry.
tweak the
For the we will just use the snap. We don't need to understand how everything works. Don't worry. We are fine. We believe
so the
you.
snap filter is actually
Yes, and we believe you that you are right. But
I'm not say it again.
telling us how we got here.
yes, you are the
Yes, I'm telling you exactly.
the theory is being superimposed, but it's not working.
Fair enough.
Anyway. So yeah, but that was the first color photograph. However, color photographs were not really a thing in 1860.
So who thought of color
Oh
photography?
no, the idea came. I mean, people were thinking of how can we color.
Yeah, I mean,
Realize that
when we're painting us, we're colored. Now there's again because we are black and white.
exactly. So the idea came, but the technology was not really there.
Something must give.
See, now you moved on. The technology was getting better. People were reducing the exposure time. So remember that with Joseph, it was like 8 hours to 3 days, and they reduced it to a couple of minutes.
So the exposure we see on the camera used to be this.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why. So they were not really photographing people.
People,
It was
Landscape.
yes,
Things that don't move.
and
stationary.
Guys who polish their shoes.
just a couple of minutes. No, there is a photo like that. Just the one we're talking about.
I'll find it. Oh,
Yeah.
fact check. I redeem.
No, the photograph exists. I've seen it before.
Okay.
The person taking a photograph of the landscape, and there was some.
Wow.
By that time, photographs had far shorter exposures. Captured the people. They didn't shine their shoes for 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
And the shoes would have faded away, but
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Now, in comes in another fantastic human being called.
Okay. Joseph.
No, George.
How many Josephs can you have?
I'm not even sure.
We have two Josephs in
Joseph's
Jesus'
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, and he was the founder of Kodak.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Oh. I know a fun something funny about Kodak.
Make us now.
or not funny, but like he wanted a name or something that would sound very iconic.
Yeah.
So I think he took inspiration from the Polish immigrants.
Okay.
Yes, so that's why. So if you hear the name,
Is it Polish or Polish?
I think it's Polish.
Yeah, I feel like.
but it was one of the show Polish.
I think the nationality is Polish, but what you use is Polish. The substance is Polish.
Fact checker.
Or to
I will not
polish
seriously
shoe.
affirm nor deny. Please oversee. But
Yeah,
anyways, I think
I think it's Polish
came up
and
with the
then
name
Polish.
Kodak. And Kodak actually sounds very strong. You can't hear Kodak and forget it. It's Kodak. K, the word K is like almost like an expert.
So you mean interesting, not
Lots of consonants,
Interesting.
actually.
yeah. Solid
3/5.
keys and a B and a
lot of points in Scrabble if you can't do that word.
So Kodak
Actually.
55211.
You remember the Scrabble scores?
Yeah. You
Do
know,
you play Scrabble that much?
I don't know that that's my plate, but I'm serious about it.
Sorry. Very sorry.
I think
Continue.
there's only one.
but you were mentioning a lot of
No,
numbers.
I don't even think you can really play Kodak. There's only one key in Scrabble. But there
Oh,
are two keys.
You remember the number of letters too?
you say it's serious.
I don't forget.
Anyway,
It's serious.
Kodak came up with a camera that had like the roll film,
Okay.
and that was released in 1888, and basically they had 100 shops.
Film strips.
Film strips, yeah. So you can take 100.
No, not 100 film strips. The one film.
No, like one roll.
Can take
you
100
photos, basically.
Okay.
When you're
Okay.
done, you send the
Send the
camera,
camera back.
to the company. They develop it for you, and then they
So they developed the roll.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Was, I mean, a big problem with camera film photography was the development. It's a specialized skill that the average person doesn't have. What it was, the average person can shoot as many pictures as they want, and then you send it back to them. Because he had a very good will.
So what was the 100? Was the 100 the
Have you
number
not
of...
seen film before?
I have.
Oh yeah, Gen Z.
I
Well, bring your next time. Bring your birth certificate.
Well, she not born in this.
I mean, maybe so I have to check.
I think she was
So there is a rule, and then you have different seconds. So every time you shine a light, so all
She
the
still yes that she has season.
I've not seen in a I've seen a picture.
Can you be humble?
Young
And we've held it. What our hands have seen. Handled. Yes. And we bring you witness.
You guys are bullying me.
Yes. So it's a rule. So every time you snap the light,
Then it moves.
and then
Okay.
so you can literally take it out and look at your pictures on the film, but you don't have them as actual pictures. So because the US has a very good mail system, which you usually need to send children on, it will just send their film, they will camera the film back to the Kodak company. And I mean, it was very nice that you just put it in place for you and send it back.
And then replace it.
And replace
With the new
result.
And send it back.
New pictures. And so, I read a book one time where they solved the crime because someone had taken a picture. Person was a festival.
Terry Pratchett.
No, it wasn't Terry
That
Pratchett.
was the key.
The person was just taking pictures.
So it was a festival, and the person took a picture
Okay.
of someone looking at something, or looking at another person in fear. And in the picture, they saw someone else taking a picture, so they tracked the person down, and they found who the murder was.
That's just giving me an idea.
You
But
like
in
it,
this-
bro.
No.
No, I'm just trying to clarify. Anyway, so yeah, that was Kodak. And Kodak George Eastman, sorry. And George Eastman is credited
Anyways.
with sort of, again, making, like Henry Ford, making the camera
Affordable.
affordable.
Ford affordable.
It's good in what they were doing there. And I don't know how whether you're planning to what's this joke. But anyway. So yeah, he sort of made people leave photographs accessible.
Okay.
Yeah. And after that, people were taking pictures, and then another revelation came up. Actually, same year. I'm come to think of it.
Okay.
Yes. Like the
Digital.
No, I said same year. So in
Videos.
Videos. Are you sure it wasn't 10 years before?
No,
Was it 1878?
I think it was 80.
Do you strongly affirm?
Can I always
Fact checker.
Fact checker. See that MFA said.
I'm sure it was
I feel like
1878.
you're policing what we say, but it's fine. Like,
Yeah,
I
fair.
mean,
No
everybody
worries.
said that this was 1888, but
I think it's
but me, Ashon was
1878.
right, and it's 1888.
I think it's
But
78.
please
but
read the
anyway,
script like the way he said it, just like that.
please.
Like MFA say. But yeah, so there was a guy called Louis the Prince. French people have mentally. Yeah, but he was the one who took the first motion.
Wow.
Motion
Moving
picture, yeah.
I mean, because video is really just many.
Frames.
And so, have you seen that video before?
The first video.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
We should put it up.
yeah, but it's incredibly amazing.
Was that 2 second one? The 2 second one.
Yeah, but I saw a loop of it, so it was just.
Oh.
It's like it's incredible to see like these were people living and breathing in 1888, actually moving.
Oh.
Not like a movie. Or
But like it's amazing. Like just 2 seconds. It was captured that much. Okay,
no, I'm
yeah,
saying
it's
it's a loop,
22.
but it was just somebody walking across. So there were like 3-4 people in what's the word?
A garden.
In the garden.
Yeah, so a question for you.
Yeah.
I remember one thing you mentioned I preferred pictures to videos.
Yes.
After watching that
This.
2 second video,
How did you feel?
The pictures to me. So, however, there was something incredible about that video.
oh, okay.
Because it was the first video and it was
kind of nice.
To see people in 1878.
I like how your body is sticking by your hair.
Yeah.
Maybe good at even
Strongly
yes,
affirm.
yes, and you deny it. Yeah. But it's really cool. And yeah, come back. But you prefer stills to video
I prefer videos.
instead of video.
Videos.
It's amazing how two people can be
So, but I understand.
Why do you think it's just our preference? How can we be wrong with our preference?
because there is objective truth. When they are not things that are objectively better than others, stills are objectively better than.
Jollof and okra.
Okay, so let's start.
It's no.
Reason number one.
Number one, stills capture a moment, not 1,000 moments.
Okay.
And that is why you can look at a picture and it tells a story in a certain way that a video just can't.
A picture
Yeah,
is
but
where,
you can 1,000 words.
and a video
Videos
is where
with
about
1,000 square words.
No, no. So the thing is that a video,
Thousands to
a
five.
video would be like, you give a 60 to the second video and it is a 5-second video. That is 60 by 5. Stills, suddenly they become weightless.
300
Yes.
pictures.
Yes.
And one of them would be the moment you are looking
but you
for.
don't notice that. That's my point. You don't notice that moment because it is drowned by the.
Different moments.
Yes. It has the, a well captured photo is.
I'm not agreeing with you about liking
stills being better.
So you never
stills
bow.
being better, but
About
I think that like when he mentioned the crime thing, the idea I got was that CCTV cameras also take videos, and sometimes it gets hard to like look for get what exactly you're looking for. So I was just thinking that if we could have like cameras trained with AI so that they could capture, even as the video is going on, they could capture like the right pictures that the person who's watching needs.
Don't say it too loud. Then someone might see the idea.
I just like when I just thought that would be nice.
Please cut that
to
out.
have- Oh,
It's a business idea. Yes.
Really?
We'll discuss after the pod.
anyways.
If the pod doesn't work, you can go.
Yeah, but it would be nice. Like if you can train on gates, like gates, or you know what gate is?
No, we can discuss after.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, walking and
But-
position,
I like gate.
orientation.
Oh, we have to cast this out. We have to cast this out. This is a fantastic idea. However, I still think that stills are superior to video. I think that it's like poetry. It leaks a lot to the imagination. You see a photograph and you get to think about what was happening before, what triggered that, what happened after. Video tells the whole story. Leaves that into the imagination. What else is all this going for?
Well, you have a point, but under the United Nations Charter of Human Rights, I'm entitled.
Opinion.
Even if it's wrong.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
What else is democracy for?
No, might be wrong.
At all.
Videos were the first video was in 1888, and then that led to hey, this
No
guy.
problem.
Let's continue.
And then, but I one of the things I like to think about is the impact that photos and videos have had on society. Because video started in 1888, and the film industry was born.
Yeah.
By the 1920s, 1930s, you had silent films, you had celebrities, you had.
What was the first movie? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
It would be nice to
Yeah,
know
I used to know that.
at the first movie. I don't know that.
And then we
very
went
much.
from film to digital cameras. It was a very interesting thing because
Did we go from from film? I thought you were continue.
You see, because she's the Z, she thinks of film, she thinks of TV.
I was thinking of film
it's amazing.
She don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, from what I know, the first guy who created a workable video camera, a digital camera, he was named Steve Sasson, and he worked for the Eastman Kodak company, and they didn't take him seriously. But his camera weighed 4 kilograms,
That's why.
and they had to develop. They also had to develop a special screen for viewing it, and for a long time, many of the advancements in the digital film, a digital camera, were not necessarily producing digital images. They were taking the images digitally, but still storing them in an analog format.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the point?
The point was that they were transitioning slowly
Okay.
to the point where they could actually create memory that could store. Yeah. And then
Photographs.
I think either Sony or Canon came up with one that had it was like a camera with a viewing, so like connected where when you go to the bank you see. Yeah, so you had a camera and then you take and then you can look at the picture until you finally got to the point where the camera and the storage were all fused into one. So I mean cameras go along with, and his first picture he took was 0.01 megapixels. Yeah,
That is very small.
very small.
Very, very bad.
Very bad. At the beginning
But here
of
we are.
something.
But speaking of photograph, we focus on one key person.
Who?
Edwin Land.
Yeah, Polaroid.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He invented. You might remember Edwin Land from our last episode on land transportation.
Yeah, when you
That
guys
was
mentioned
making
that.
the polarized lights. He also invented the instant camera.
Oh,
Because apparently one day you're taking a photo with his family, and his child asked, "But Daddy, why can't we see the picture now?" Because at the time you had to wait for it to be developed.
And not
That's
being
very
an African parent. You
And
say,
he
hey,
decided-
shut up.
don't ask grown-ups questions.
Yeah, and so he invented the Polaroid camera, which basically had self-developing film. So
Yeah.
you take it, they
And
develop
it's
stuff.
really a great thing.
Within
It helps.
60 seconds, he printed.
Oh,
And that is what has carried on into now. You literally take a photo on your.
and then that is it.
But call me old school. I think that has led to a problem.
Yep.
Yeah,
Every-
we have too many photos,
Not just that.
and we don't value photos as much too.
Not just that.
What else?
It allows us to curate our photograph to perfection. And so you no longer capture the moment.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
now you take 1,000 photographs and the one is
And you'll be hungry after the photo shoot.
what did she do to you?
Not her.
What did we do to you?
My first photo shoot. I said, oh, Charlie said something about small house since he had marketing. There for 3 hours. Sunday, fun. Is it what it entails? No thanks.
You can't be a model.
Yes,
But I just think that now we take too many perfect photographs.
Yeah.
Before you take a photograph and trust God.
Yeah, you can't even question the photographer.
Yeah, like you don't
You're
know.
not allowed to.
You may not even have the skill.
Yeah, but we don't. But that was the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Recently, well, not too recently, but I went for a friend's wedding, and you know how they distribute disposable cameras, and that was the first time in a long time that I took a photograph and I couldn't see what it was going to be like, and there was
The mystery.
initially a sense of anxiety, like a low-key anxiety. Then after I warmed up into the thing, let's just take the photographs. You see, there was something nice about that. We have come to this perfectly curated thing. Photo editing is another problem.
Yes.
Now, so photos don't mean much. Like you see.
AI photos are.
I actually prefer AI photos to edited photos.
Why?
They seem less tangible.
Really?
No, are more clearly fake.
I got. Than the ones that people retouch too much.
Yeah, everything is airbrush. Oh, it's fresh epic. And honestly, I think that has also contributed to people's dislike for themselves, self-esteem issue, celebrity culture. I think that the camera is at the center of it all.
That's true.
I think I was telling you earlier today
Yeah.
that before the camera, you would even get the opportunity to see yourself.
To compare yourself with so many people.
Yeah.
You might
probably
see
be okay.
but you're not aware that you are ugly.
Not so many narcissists too.
Yeah,
Probably.
so these are all implications of cameras, and I don't know how I feel about it.
So where are we now?
Where are we now?
Eh,
We are in a situation where we are
Obsessed?
besetting ourselves. We are obsessed with
I
images
think we're obsessed with images.
and also obsessed with celebrities, which is again a direct fruit of cameras and videos.
Yeah. I think that obsession is a direct fruit of anything that is instant in general.
And visual. I think,
And
like,
visual,
I think, you know, not to get religious here, but I think human beings, we all need something to put on a pedestal and to worship. And cameras allow us to put people there.
That's also true.
They've allowed us to also, I mean, there are also so many things that we can do now with cameras. I mean, look at the wildlife shots we get these days.
Yeah.
And one of the things I really enjoy looking for is like the wildlife photo of the year every year. There's one of a polar bear. And you know that the photographer was nowhere near.
But you know, the thing about that is that it's capturing the moments. But like now, cameras coming on phones and being part of our everyday life loses that whole moments thing that he was talking about.
I understand, but I'm saying that you can't also.
He's being positive.
I'm being positive. Like, yeah, we put celebrities on pedestal. But we've also done so many other things with cameras. We've gone underwater,
So then maybe
taking
cameras
pictures.
shouldn't have been on phones. Because
No,
maybe
you're
that's
right.
where
don't make that
I don't
argument.
agree with that. I think I think human beings.
I think it's human beings. I think it's human beings,
Will
not the
we?
cameras.
Oh yeah, we will. But let's be positive. I feel like you've been a bit dark today. Positive uses of cameras. Yeah. Microscopic photography.
Yeah.
Yeah, people looking at micrographs, taking pictures.
Positive use of images.
The biggest.
My work, my research work.
Today we try to talk about AI.
Yeah, I
you-
use pictures.
Would you want
I
to
use
enroll us in
pictures.
your course?
No, but I use
Should we
pictures.
drop a link at the
Like,
bottom of-
If I didn't have a pictures, like maybe 60% of my work would have been undone.
16? You will not have work to do, my
I'm
dear.
even shocked.
It's like you're going to
I may have had to use
just
synthetic images or something.
Things I have
But
left
anyway.
behind me and move on. Bringing them back into my life. Oh, don't do that. I can never go back.
Anyways,
But I was saying,
yeah.
the
So what are we
biggest-
going to?
The biggest camera in the world. It's twice. No, it takes pictures at 3.2 gigapixels.
That's a
How
very
much-
large picture.
what can the human eye perceive?
Yeah, that's also very important because what's the point in taking
They are
very
taking
large
pixels.
pictures?
And space is bigger than the human eye. So I suppose they must know what they are doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Because they did not invite me to join the process.
Shrink the images so that we can see
Lots of space.
Oh, yeah.
That was like about how.
Oh, no.
the sharp. Yeah.
All of that.
How sharp I mean, or how sharp, how much more. Every time I do this, the camera has better resolution. I found the last one was okay. I thought it was really good.
I mean, in terms of developing cameras for use on this earth, I think that we're going to go back to more authentic photos.
Yeah, but we are also like there are also different branches of development. Like there are smaller cameras. Have you seen a DJI Osmo?
No.
Or they have a small fits can put right on your chest. A cameras that get smaller but can take better quality for
I think
longer.
that's problematic.
Why?
It's going to allow more spike.
Yeah, but look at what the guy, Black Lives Matter. The guy didn't have a body cam. What to do? I said nothing happened. No one saw it.
But that's different.
Yeah, that's like a.
Somebody interacting with an officer of the law.
I'm missing at the fact that
What I don't want is for me to be having a conversation with
Wait, and you have a camera,
oh,
and then
but
I
it's
don't.
already too late. It was too late by James Bond.
It's yes, it's too late, but it shouldn't become a thing. Because not many people also have cameras on them, like in everyday
It
life.
may actually be like commercially available.
Exactly.
I think it's too late. Oh, it's like we passed late when James Bond came up with those things. And put it you can put a pen in your pocket and video the whole.
Anyway, so where do you think we're going from here with cameras?
I think we are going to get smaller. And also
Smaller,
more
much
flexible.
smaller cameras.
Yeah. And so we can put on a pen top for everybody.
So that's what.
So that people can be copying exam. Like I'm just saying that human beings will always find a way to use technology for either bad or good. You can't stop it. You're going to get smaller, you're going to get bigger, you're going to get more expensive, you're going to get cheaper.
Okay.
We can't stop the movement. And we're talking about even video cameras. When it comes to film, like easy, if you want to buy a good camera, it'll be like nothing less than $500 or something. But this movie, there was a movie that came out here, Sinners. I don't know if you saw it. Michael B. Jordan.
Hey, they say we shouldn't watch it.
Who said
At your good
at your age,
They said
she's a child.
I'm not a child.
Yeah, if you do not know film, that's why they can tell you these things.
Who the day?
Who are
I
they?
did teach on my life.
Yeah.
I think we should end the episode.
I mean, Synergy Hatch is a movie that plays identical.
They said it's Juju.
It shows identical.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They say we shouldn't watch it.
Sarcastic.
Identical things. And one actor had to play both of them, and they had to develop a special camera rig that took photos of video from 12 different angles, but that's strapped harnessed to his body to be able to create the scenes with him and he playing his brother as well. I'm like, yeah, we are going forward, we are going backward. We didn't used to have drones. Now, look at
Yeah,
the beauty.
drones.
Can you imagine if we had a program at the stadium and every Friday you had a helicopter passing with the video camera guy there? We are getting bigger, we have bigger drones with bigger sensors. DJI is making. Recently, one company affording Hoover. I think Hoover Air. It launched a drone that can both work in water and in the air.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. And so, I mean, the technology is going in several different directions, and it's up to human beings to pick which way. And we usually pick the worst way, but this is like, it's not all bad out there. I mean, medical imaging and things are also getting better.
I think that we're going to go back to more authentic photographs.
Okay.
So I'm thinking more from the social perspective of things. Okay. That the Instagram thing of highly curated, perfect
Pictures.
pictures of somebody at the beach looking like they're aligned with the sun. The Zen position is going to go away. But people were like that. More and more of us are realizing that it's not real. And we're going to go back. If you look at your field pictures from
Yeah.
I don't.
the early 2000s, you will recognize that those were more real times. Like, somebody sent me a series of photographs of me and my friend, of me, my brothers, and I was supposed to put in a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was
One bottle.
No, different bottles. But like, it was just a trend.
I was always having a cross on my neck.
So these are different. I've always like a collected this.
Yeah, but it was if they were posed and perfect and all, the bottle would have been away.
Okay, so I want to ask a question. Do you still have your old Facebook pictures up?
No.
I deleted them too.
Yes, coming. And that was because that I deleted them when I was going through the phase of I want everything to be perfect.
Ah, that's true. That's also why I deleted my.
I know what I miss them now. I look back. I look at photos of my friends and it's the one where everybody's laughing. and
Yes,
all of us
the natural.
perfect and all your pimples are gone. Like this is the you that I know and love with your
I never deleted mine, and I'm happy I did it. Because I follow up.
Sorry.
Yeah, so King, I'll tell you that we are going to meet you there.
Yes.
I've been waiting for a while.
But I don't think that we are going to.
Okay, tell me if I see it.
We are even ending the episode.
I'm surprised. Don't cut the show.
I don't think we are going to go back. I think we are going to get worse, honestly. Stop looking at me like that. I think we are going to get worse. That's what I think. Because now people are even generating more perfect images with AI. So I don't think there's hope for.
We
The
get to the
human
point I
real-
was going to make that. I don't think it's. I think it's a mindset thing that happens to each and every person on their own about what you like to put out there. Because the problem is not that we don't take embarrassing photos anymore. That we
yeah.
don't put them out there.
Yes.
Because I realized
So we take them and we like them and we'll keep them on our
Let me-
phones.
let me-
But we don't put it up
When I
out
say
there.
going to change together, it's going to become more socially acceptable. There was something about those times that allowed us to put pictures of us.
Okay, but I
I don't
think
think
we
those
already
times
did.
I don't think we were so conscious of how the picture
But
looks. We just wanted to take the picture. We just wanted to capture the moment.
But I think we are there already because people already post goofy pictures. Like there was in a point there was a trending photo and the picture looks blurred. If you see that thing,
Yeah. But even that, still, there was a certain
I
perfection
think it
to
is
it.
mindset because today I for the first time in a long time I put up some pictures on my status and as I was going through I was posting and I was like the real things that happened that people were fooling I was cutting my birthday cake. But so I put those ones up, and I was like, chaos, confusion, and then friendship. This is how it is. Always making noise. I think that it's just an individual thing. Because I know some people who never put up the nonsense pictures.
That's true.
And even the ones who have to make edits there, crop out some people. And with AI, you'll even Google more people, posts.
Anyways, we've had a lovely discussion about cameras and talking from shadows and silver salts and
Matrices.
matrices to
really did not roll my eyes.
videos to where we
Yeah.
think we are going to. It's been lovely having you join us
what you think.
today. Let us know what you think in the comments and join us for another fantastic episode of How Did We
But
Get
I
Here?
have, wait,
Bye.
I have some questions. Which kind of pictures would you like to post? Are you an authentic person, or you're a filter person, or you're a retouch person?
Or take 1,000
And first one,
Yeah. And where do you think cameras are going to?
yeah, tell us in the comment section and see you on our next
And how good
episode.
is your phone camera?
Jojo,
Very important.
bye.